Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video of Cody Bean. Today I have great, fantastic news. I'm not in that state of Massachusetts anymore. We're in the nice state of New Hampshire. Represent! It feels so nice to not be part of that absolute shit show anymore. The roads are actually paved. I haven't hit a pothole since I left the town line of whatever fucking town it is at Neighbors, New Hampshire. Like, all jokes aside, they actually are really good with the roads, and it's actually like quite impressive. I'm like, why can't Massachusetts do this? You guys had so much potential. The amount of taxpayer money that goes towards the goddamn roads, and you don't even put it towards the goddamn roads. Like, where does it go? Now I get the argument, you know, oh, there's not as many New Hampshire people riding on the roads, blah, 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 this and that, blah, 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 there's not as many okay, then why are they still repaving 93, huh? 93? 93 is still paved! As a matter of fact, the stretch on 93 that takes me to my house, I literally was driving on it when moving. I was like, oh, this is actually so nice. And then like a weekend later, they repaved it. I'm like, what the hell? It was nice before. High standards around here for the fucking roads. I love it. I'm very excited because I got to leave. I resigned my old job. I'm like toodaloo. Haven't had time to upload to the Cody Bean channel. But now I'm like, you know what? I want to upload to it again. So I resigned. And now, now I'm going to be working with some power generation stuff in New Hampshire. So it's just so good. It's a good vibe. I'm excited to start something new instead of being at this fucking toxic, stupid ass fucking job that takes 5 million years to get to in Boston because, you know, traffic and whatnot. Still gonna be shift work, but I would say this schedule is a lot better than when I was working before. I'm not gonna lie. I just think overall, I think it's just better, you know? I'm so sad my blinker is having a bad day. Oh my god, you know what? Another fantastic thing that I noticed about New Hampshire, I had no idea about this before, but when I was like, oh, maybe I should go onto like the town hall website so I can figure out like what I'm supposed to do and this and that when I move. And then I go there, I fill out my residency form, and they're like, oh, do you have like do you have to register vehicles and stuff? I was like, yeah, my DMV appointment is tomorrow. They're like, no, like here. I was like, what do you mean? They're like, we register vehicles here. I was like, what? What do you mean? I was like, wait, so I don't even have to, what about the licenses? Can I do the license here? And they're like, no, you gotta go to the DMV. Sorry, DMV, not RMV, because Massachusetts is fucking dumb. And they're like, oh, Registry of Motor Vehicles, and everyone else is like, Department of Motor Vehicles. Yeah, Massachusetts has to be that different. Fuck Massachusetts, I'm done with that shit. I will admit, knock on wood, but the van has been absolutely trucking through all of these trips. It is insane. You know, I'm just vibing. Now this gives me time. God damn it, I hate the angle of that. Just gives me time to focus on stuff like the sky and having like X's in the sky from other planes. And then I could be myself and go through that as well. And then I could make it like a star, like an asterisk. Asterisk. Yes, like that is my vibe. Now I can chill, take like 2-3 weeks, because technically speaking I have like 3 weeks off. My last day at my job was August 9th. I don't even know what day today is, honestly. And then I'll start the new one till September 1st. So I have some time off to like figure myself out. I thought to myself, I'll probably need that time to move to my new apartment and stuff, but it turns out I moved way faster than I thought I was going to. So I'm like pretty much already done. I was actually pretty much already done before my lease even started, which is kind of funny because like they were like, oh, you can come get the keys on Thursday. I was like, it's like July freaking 23rd. My lease starts on the 1st. They're like, yeah, but you can get the keys though. I was like, oh, okay. Ooh, look at this motorcyclist. 2 motorcycles. That's another thing. There's so many like people on the road. Should I go after this Harley guy? Do I have enough time? Yes, I do. See, everyone is vibing. Look at this guy, dude. His bike's dancing, dude. He's vibing. Is this Walmart? Oh, I took the wrong fucking turn. You boob. Good vibes for New Hampshire. We have colorful things. everything's like happy. Everyone's like, oh, welcome to New Hampshire. I'm like, really? Really? Welcome? You would never get that from fucking Boston. They'd be like, fuck you, hogging up the roads and shit. That is not right, you fucking asshole. I could have went like 10,000 years ago. Let her sing, let her eat. Oh, it sounds so good. It sounds so free. That must be the sound of freedom from New Hampshire. That like actually sounded so different. I don't know if that's just because of the New Hampshire air or what, but that like sounded way better than I normally remember it as. That's crazy. One thing I definitely want to get is a windscreen. Even if it's like a little one that just goes like above my phone. I think that would be huge. It would help out a ton. You don't really think about the windscreens helping out very much, especially on like, whoop. I don't know how I was literally just driving straight and still end up in the other lane. Oh, something about the windscreen? Yeah, you just don't really think about the windscreens on sport bikes really helping very much, but dude, they help out a ton. They send every molecule of air over your head when you tuck down. Like this, I'm not looking for some like Harley Davidson giant fairing, but just like a little tiny windscreen that covers my phone. I don't even know if you can hear me right now, but like I've been actually like living life. I've been living it. It's insane. You know how many times I've gone riding this year? On the dirt bike, and the motorcycle. How many? I can count them on one hand, probably. And then I quit my job. You know how many times I've been riding since? It just starts on the second hand. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking more than last time. You know what I mean? I'm getting whacked by my fucking straps. Whacked by the straps! Walmart! That's another thing I didn't really realize is, honestly, I thought there would be a lot more like creatures in Walmart for me to look at. It doesn't really seem like there's that many that bad of people, because I am not really like in the foreign land of New Hampshire, like up north. I'm still like down south, but still I thought that these Walmarts would have way more interesting creatures to look at. Not saying that there's none, there's definitely some out there, but it's just I thought there would be more. Speaking of BMWs, I saw this like Instagram video the other day, and it was like, guess like by which car brand like the drivers have the most STDs. I was like, fucking what? Like what percentage of this car brand driver has STDs? I was like, that's an insane statistic. I don't even know how you measure that, but we need more of it. And then it was like Dodge Ram was one of them, not shocking. Honda was not very shocking either. I was like, Acura's got to be up there. Acura's up there for sure. Acura. Nope, wasn't up there. I was like, what? I don't think Chevy was one. Ford was. That checks out. And then the top of the list caught me off guard, but it was BMW. But I was like, you know what? Honestly, makes sense. Whoa, whoa. I see it. It's the boob in the distance. Look at that. Wonder. It smells like salt. Look at that. Two gentlemen having a nice, that's a fucking plane, dude. Hell yeah. It's quite the hanger that guy has, huh? Right in the front lawn. Alright, well, that was interesting. I haven't had to do like a hearing test since like elementary school. They did like the whole 9 yards for that medical testing stuff. Goddamn. Even like a lung capacity testing. The doctor was like, are you a swimmer? I was like, fucking no. What the fuck? What do you mean a swimmer? He's like, your like lung stuff, well, like, is way above like most people. I was like, oh, well, no, I'm not a swimmer, but thank you. I'm flattered. I really don't know what that means though. Does that mean like I'm fit? Because I don't feel fit. I don't work out ever. I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm living on my own now too. That's huge. So I can do whatever the fuck I want, when I want, and how I want. Although not really, because I'm still living in an apartment complex, and I'm kind of like, I have to be quiet. I have to be so quiet. Another thing about that appointment was that she was like, did you actually like fast for 8 hours, like as requested, this and that? I'm like, yeah, that's what you guys told me to do. What do you mean? They're like, some people like they can't do it. I'm like, oh, so they're bitches. They just don't want to work. I just joke. I was like, yeah, I haven't eaten in like since 9 o'clock last night, lady. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. But yeah, I guess that's kind of like the update that I have. I'm still alive. I'm doing well. Like I said, I am alive, so that's good. That's huge. Very nice. Just been living. Haven't really uploaded it all this year. Haven't really ridden it all this year. I told myself I'd ride so much in the summertime because I work so much in the wintertime, and then lo and behold, you know, you just don't really find yourself doing it. So I mean, glad that I can get back on at least a motorcycle for right now. I mean, it is August, and it's probably going to be over very shortly. But at least we'll have the fall foliage for September. We can go up to like the notch and stuff. I'm so excited to go home and eat food. I haven't eaten fucking all day. Holy shit. God damn. Actually, how much just fucking died? I guess that's pretty much it. I don't know where, like, I don't even know what I talked about or what I did or said, or I don't know, but that's kind of like my life update, I guess. You know, I'm living like Larry in New Hampshire now, so that's cool. I'm trying to get on the dirt bike more. I want to ride the motorcycle definitely more now that, especially now that I can go and take mountain roads and stuff. That'll be fun. Yeah. I guess that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more. If you're really feeling like it, hit the notification icon, the little bell thing, lets you know every time that I upload, which isn't very often. So even if you clicked it, as much as it would help, you probably wouldn't even see many videos anyway. So I guess that's kind of about it. So with that being said, I will talk to you guys all eventually. Toodaloo.